Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, yes, I am back in the game. I have in here a very special bag that I will only unbox on my birthday. So for a very long time now, I've actually been barely even shopping from Hermes. I kind of fell out of love waiting for my quarter bag. I started exploring other brands. I fell in love with Loewe, with the House Moving Castle this year, and then I went a bit nuts for the Yayoi Kusama collaboration with Louis Vuitton. On top of that, I've kind of like fallen for Fendi and I've been very tempted to buy a few baguettes. This is going to be a typical unboxing video because I have started falling in love with the brand again and I just want to unbox these things so I can start using them. This is a true unboxing. I haven't opened any of these things since I bought them and let's just start. I'm gonna start with this one here. My husband bought this for me in January this year and it's been sitting in its box since and I've been waiting to open it, so it's been 6 months. This I believe came out in the spring collection this year. It is just look at those colors. I've forgotten how beautiful it was. So I'm gonna put the title of this scarf up. So last year, I believe in December, images for the spring collection 2023 were leaked and I fell in love with this pattern. It's got to do with the Carnaval, the Animals by Saint-Saëns. It is so beautiful, look at that! I just love the colors, I love the illustrations. It's like this primordial landscape, I want to say, as if like the creation of animals. It makes me think of that part of the creation story in the Bible when the animals were being created and the earth was just bursting forth with color and life. There's like elephants and elephants bathing here, the horses here. There are these very interesting skeletal looking horses, I believe, and I think those are supposed to be fossils. And they are running out of the cave, they've come alive, and yeah, I just love how the animals have been depicted in this scarf. I would probably, there are kangaroos here even. I don't know if you can tell, there are kangaroos over here. This scarf came in so many beautiful colorways. I simply couldn't decide, honestly. As usual with Hermes, it depends on the stock availability as well. So yeah, I just love the scarf. It is such a nice pastel and I love that it comes with these hand-rolled accent edges and this comes in a kind of like an orange trimming, and yeah, I would probably wear this way. I usually wear my scarves this way. So I'll double knot it this way. And that's how I usually wear my scarves. Pretty much like this. Moving on, the next thing that I got was in March, and because I've been very curious, Cabriole perfume has been out for a while and it is actually a kid's perfume, so apparently the ingredients are very few and very pure. There is absolutely no alcohol and it's also titled as a natural spray fragrance vaporizer, so it should be lighter than your usual perfumes or eau de toilette. Expiry date here is February 2026. Let's just get into it. I am very curious as to how it smells. I've only read descriptions of it. Yeah. Slide it up. Ooh, how cute! So it comes in a cute little dust bag with a cute little orange cord that's different from the usual dust bag. And oh, it's so adorable. It has the same illustration on the bottle. You can see it better this way. Yeah. It's really pretty. Let's just spray it and see how it smells. It's very fresh. Citrusy and fresh. Very light and refreshing. I keep saying fresh, but that's really what it is. It feels very refreshing, very, very citrusy. It does say citric acid is in it. It does say sunflower seed oil, so there's some kind of natural ingredients here, and recommended for children from 3 years old and above. So I can definitely use this on my 3-year-old son. Quite a few items that I have accumulated, and I am just so glad that my love for Hermes is coming back again. I think it definitely helps to take a break from shopping a brand if you feel like you're getting tired from it, and you know, it gives you that freedom to explore brand codes from different houses and just get really soaked in what it feels like to shop a different brand. And now I'm coming back to Hermes. I feel refreshed, a renewed love for a lot of the items. Yeah, I do think that if you are on your Hermes journey and you've kind of like been there for a few years, it does take a while to figure out what your pacing should be like individually, and also personal taste, what you prefer, which departments you prefer to shop for. With Hermes, it's all about taking your time. So anyway, moving on. There's some perfume samples here. Vetiver Tonka, so I guess it's a Tonka bean and Vetiver scent over here. Hermes bottles and perfume samples tend to be larger than the Louis Vuitton ones, which I really do appreciate, and they tend to have a more natural, leaning more to the natural fragrance or natural oils or natural smells, which I very much like. Kind of fresh. And it smells edible. It smells like some kind of pastry and spicy notes. Read the Vetiver, the Poivre Samarcande, whatever. I can't pronounce these things for the life of me, so do excuse me. This one's also very strong. It's got some citrus, but it's got some very full-bodied kind of flavor to it. Honestly, it smells a little bit like body odor. I don't know. It is what it is. So we bought 2 Twillies. On that day, they did replenish stock, and there were a lot of Twillies, and I've never seen 2 trays full of Twillies before. Usually Twillies are a very hot commodity. They're very difficult to get, and I'm just gonna unbox these here. I love the collections right now. I love all the silk department. You know, I love all the silk illustrations. Honestly, this is one of my favorite departments in Hermes. I started buying Hermes because of the silks and not because of the bags, strangely enough, because I never thought that, I mean, back then I thought that it was insane to pay those amounts of money for a bag. So firstly, we have a green Twilly. We have a lilac pink Twilly, and this is the rabbit collection. I'll put the name on the screen, and I just love the colors in it. I love the illustrations and the liveliness on it. And I also love the back of it. It has like horses and some different kinds of birds. There's like cute bunnies on it, and honestly, I love this illustration so much. I think the last time I was this crazy about an illustration was Sur Mon Nuage, and I believe that one had a rabbit on it. It was a big cloud, and I bought like many scarves of different colorways and Twillies from that collection, and I feel like if I don't restrain myself, I might end up overbuying the same illustration in different colorways again. So yeah, I was just very happy to be able to pick up these 2. Let's just see. So I think I did kind of give away that this is, and I have unboxed items like these before. This is also in the silk department, and it is, yes, it is a shawl. So this is a silk cashmere blend of a shawl, and it is so gorgeous. Honestly, what I've come to realize is that while I like shopping the silk scarves, the 90 by 90 silk scarves especially, I absolutely use their shawls the most. I use these practically every day, even at home, because even though I live in a tropical country, I'm constantly in air conditioning. So it is 70% cashmere and 30% silk. And these shawls are 140 by 140 centimeters. It has the briddles and the saddles. And it is in a bandana style. And the shawls, they show this natural ecru colored fabric. It is so gorgeous. And I've always wanted a green because it's a color that I have yet to own, and I love green. I think it's a great sort of neutral piece. It's neutral to me because I tend to wear a lot of colors and patterns. I used my other 2 shawls to death, and you can tell that the fabric itself is starting to pill. Yeah, they've been through a few washes, and I desperately need a fresh new one to add to the rotation. I currently only own 2 shawls, so this is my 3rd shawl. So guys, that wraps up the first part of my Hermes unboxing video. So starting from June this year, I have been feeling more drawn to Hermes as a brand. Taking the 6 months off shopping this brand has definitely invigorated my interest in their offerings again. I had earlier planned to unbox the rest of these items with me, but I'm actually thinking of splitting that into a part 2 of this video instead of dragging it out to one whole long haul. So do stay tuned for my next video, and I can't wait to put to use all these good and wonderful items. I think they are completely gorgeous. I have such a soft spot for Hermes silks, and I think these are just absolutely brilliant. They are absolutely lovely. They are works of art in their own right, and I am happy that I'm looking forward to a lot of other pieces in the silks and scarves department. I happen to also really like Hermes footwear. I am also looking forward to unboxing my second store offer over here with you guys, and please stay tuned for that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing and ring my bell below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!